How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Trilogy. The last time we left off here, we had just beaten Turnabout Memories. Wow, I have to say, as far as trial starts go, that was one of the best first trials I've probably experienced in a Phoenix Wright game. That's probably carried by the fact as well. It's like, oh, you're playing as Mia and you're defending Phoenix Wright? Oh my goodness. They did a very good start here. Now, let's see now. Oh boy, I'm repeating myself. Let's see if they can continue this momentum. I don't know. They could always drop the ball, so here's hoping that things will only get better from here on out. I have heard already that this Trials and Tribulations is a good overall game. So, you know what? Let's see if people are telling the truth. Let's load it in. The time is 1 a.m. Hello? Who's beeping at me? Oh, it's a safe. Detective! We made it! Phew. What a relief. Glad the jewel was still safe. Gumshoe? Oh, you said it, pal. It must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double check? Uh-oh, Gumshoe's getting used. Oh, wow. Oh. Mask of... Ah! We've been had! Mask the mask salutation. Out front, guards! Turn on the searchlights! Ah ha 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 ha! Better luck next time, gentlemen! Oh my god. Ah ha ha ha! Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Ah ha 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 ha! Mask the mask. Salutations! Ah ha 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 ha! Oh my. October 11th, 3:24 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Oh, hello Rillan, hello Adachi. Welcome in. Hey Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. Ugh. What are you freaking out about now? Heh. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Also, I need to say this. Is my microphone like blasting? I noticed last week when we played Phoenix Wright, my mic was like really bad for some reason. I'm hoping that it's not like peaking. I do see it every now and then. If I like really speak up, it hits the red a little bit. But let me know in chat. It sounds fine, I think. Actually, I can listen here. I have to stream on my second thing. Okay, yeah, that sounds about what I would expect. Okay. Big time. And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are... Ha! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and... Pearly, of course. Hello. It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls! You haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Heh. Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Treasure exhibit, Sacred Urn, Kurain Village. Kurain Village, isn't that? That's right. It's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. Oh, wait, Maya, please don't tell me you're gonna get wrapped up in another... What's this about treasures from the boonies? Ha ha ha, very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Kurain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but... the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? Heh, same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character. Hey! Who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Faye, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Kurain Village is the home of the mysterious Kurain channeling technique, and Maya here is the daughter of the Kurain School of Channeling Master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real deal. It's a real thing, alright? Earth the Nick, how long are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't got a choice here. Might as well head out. Treasure exhibit poster added to the court record. October 11th. Oh wow, that's like 3 weeks prior here. Lordy Taylor, main exhibit hall. Lordy Taylor? The city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Whoa. Look at that. Wow. This is awesome. Dude, this game got an increased budget. Look at that. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fame Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibit is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright, I guess we should go and say hello. Look at this. Oh, Miss Maya, look! I can't believe it! Ah, it's so cute! It's a little diorama of Kurain Village! Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Miss Maya, it's your house! It even says Fame Manor on it! Yikes! You're right! I kinda want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. Well, there's a lot to look at here. I don't know if I'm gonna go through it. Well, that's something. What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would be it would really take your breath away. It's gonna be the vase. Okay. Basement warehouse. Oh, wow. Security here is kinda intense. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. Eek! A monster! You were right! Huh? A monster? Oh. Oh, well, I did not expect to see her again. Good evening. It's good to see you again. I know you. Ha, nice to see you again too, little miss. Ah. Hello. I was not expecting Justice for All characters to be returning, but I guess it would make sense for her. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. Oh, it's pure silence. Did you know that I'm an attorney? I owe a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason that I'm still here today. Oh, come on now. That's not true. I think what Nick meant to say is, it wasn't thanks to the badge, it was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what you were thinking. No way, Maya. Yeah, that's the urn from the last trial. Okay. Adrian Andrews. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I thought it'd just be more dramatic if I got all worked up. That's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. Oh, hasn't been that long. So you remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us... No! Don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Phew, that's a relief. Lordy Taylor. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibit hall are worthy of the finest museum. Ooh, did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums. What's the smiley face for? Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. You're gonna say that, and then we're gonna turn the corner, it's gonna be Gumshoe. That sounds good. So, what's with that fate? It's actually Gumshoe, isn't it? Do you know about this? I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. So that's why you arranged this... Oh, so that's why you arranged this exhibit? I knew that Crurain Village was the hometown of your assistant, Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it, too. But that's not exactly thanking me, per se, is it? Maybe, but who'd want to see an exhibit on the treasures of Phoenix Wright? I mean, I guess I can't argue with that one. Oh, come on, Phoenix, don't undersell yourself. What's that? This computer. It looks like it hooks up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. I see, that's some pretty high-tech stuff. Interesting. Okay. Is there somewhere I'm supposed to be going? Hold on. Magatama. Okay. Suppose... Does it want me to move back now? Or examine the door? Oh, wait, it probably has the slide thing. There we go. Authorized personnel only. Mr. Nick? What's that big door over there? It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in! I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right? Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Kurain channeling technique, Ami Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Oh, evidence. Ami Faye golden statue added to the court record. What's with that creepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is a Kurain hold on, I got this. Shito. No, Shito. I think I got that. The Kurain Shito is a ceremonial sword. I don't know, Rulin, correct me. Am I saying that right? Shito? Okay. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Aww, phooey. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look, it's already 8. You got it, just a tongue twister? Oh, is that like the joke with it? Is it actually supposed to be like a tongue twister type of thing? Shito. Yay! Oh, look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I've already made reservations at the restaurant on the 12th floor. No, it's just hard to say. Okay. Why don't we all dine together? Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. Ha ha ha, Pearly. It's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. Haha. Shall we head upstairs then? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Adrian Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day, something terrible would happen. Now, all I'm gonna say is, I know the jokes with Maya. Is it gonna be again Maya's accused? Maya, you killed someone? I don't know. October 12th, 10 a.m., Raincoat Law Offices. Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm going to turn on the TV. We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was a work of the renowned Phantom Thief, Mask the Mask. Phantom Thief? Mask the Mask? According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this Phantom Thief, who only targets rare treasures. Persona! Loki! Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think... Yes! Now get up, Nick! It was stolen by Mask the Mask... Okay, wait. It's Mask the Mask. But Phoenix is Mask the Mask. Phoenix, you don't know French. Sacre bleu! Mon coeur. Our most valuable treasure. The Kurain's secret urn was stolen! What? Oh my goodness, sacred urn. Refresh my memory a little. What's in the sacred urn? It's only the most important treasure in Kurain Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Do you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Yeah, and remember how it got broken? Namely, the soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Kurain channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Ah, yes, that's right. Why are you guys dooming in chat? What happened? Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea on how that happened, Pearly? Well, there's some things best left unsolved. What are you saying, Mr. Nick? The urn was listen, oh no, the urn was stolen. It was only, like, already mostly destroyed by that point. Boo-hoo on the urn being stolen. Also, Maya, we're a defense attorney, not a detective. Unless we have someone we need to defend, which I'm sure we will find someone who we need to, but, I don't know. The secret urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case. Sacred urn added to the court record. What to do? Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next. What's wrong with you? Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean, Mr. Nick! Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how... The village is Mystic Maya! She's the future master of the Kurain School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. I'm not a police officer, guys. Yeah, and get the secret urn back. But I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer. That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So, what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask the Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask the Mask. Okay. It was terrible. I was arrested and everything. 1 year ago, the murder in Kurain Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channeling, and this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proves her innocence. Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Miss Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn? Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember, this urn used to say Ami on it. Aww. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. You see, this life, I feel bad. Pearls are so sad. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says, I am. I'm impressed that it stayed intact this whole time. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. Okay. Well, I guess now... Well, Maya, did you know that I'm an attorney? Okay, you guys don't care. Fine. Let's go to the main exhibition hall. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, main exhibition hall. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything's been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey! You can't poke around here, pal! Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again! It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello? It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Is this the mask one? It is. Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now it's a good chance for you to try to remember it right. And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Yeah. Good to see you again, too, I guess. Mr. Dick. That feels insulting, even though that is his first name. Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief sold something called the Sacred Urn. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask the Mask. I know about that, too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys in a way. The crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy! It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case, he gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? Before we get to that... Hey, Detective Gumshoe! About this Mask the Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask the Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Say that again. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask the Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. I actually don't remember how this case ends. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the Sacred Urn? I just hope that we get a certain prosecutor, because I'm interested in that. Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he seals something. Calling card, huh? They mention that on TV. You know, I can't keep on saying Persona every time they mention calling card. It's based. They base Persona 5's Joker off the novel, but I don't know what the name. I don't remember what the novel's name is. I think it's like the author of the books is literally named Arsene. Okay, anyways. Ace Detective? So why do you call him an Ace Detective? Ace Detective? More like Ace Defective. Oh boy. That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. Coin flip on that one to make sure you don't say the wrong one. The good ending. Ace Detective. More like Ace Defective. Well, like I told you, Mask the Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get his stolen treasure back. Wow, that is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us have ever gotten so much of a glimpse of the guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief? Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Okay. So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Mask the Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have it on them. They didn't mention that on a news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. Alright. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you could have your own copycat someday. Yeah, it's called Apollo Justice. Thanks. Rylan, don't kill me. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke! That's a joke! Okay. Okay, I'll take it. Listen, I took the chance. Alright. No matter how many times we come here, this place will always give me the chills. That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little bucket of chaos. Huh? What the heck does that mean? Who the fuck are you? What? What do I even give a voice for a guy like... Wait, is his monocle also a magnifying glass? Oh my god. He is the truest detective. What kind of voice do I give this guy? I'm thinking like high-pitched, almost like Igor, but like a bit more noble. I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. Yeah, that's right. Who are you anyways? Shush! Silence! Now I see. It is all becoming clear. What do you see now? Savari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes! That's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? Can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is Atme. Look at me. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'm Maya Fey, Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and, Spirit Medium, Ace Apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Say hi to Spamton? Yeah, you know that would make sense for what this guy is, a Spamton type. Okay. Alright. So are you really as famous as you say? Of course! For a liar, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I have no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me! Holy fuck, his nose is long. I am Mask the Mask's archenemy, the Ace Detective. Look at me. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious force of darkness, the other, the angelic cherubs of light. Ace defective? That's what I'm saying. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Mijania, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Mask the Mask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I had received from them, it's not too much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Mask the Mask, and keep it simple, please. Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of the store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here in Lordly Taylor? Naturally. Wherever Mask the Mask goes, you will find at me laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like Damask out elegance you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Well, why doesn't he put GPS on items he's gonna steal if he sends a car a day prior? Because, Brad, listen, Mask the Mask is too smart. He would put a GPS tracker on an item, and Mask the Mask would end up stealing a different thing instead, because he's that smart. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there is no secret between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request for my service 20 days ago, and it was 10 days ago that we received Mask the Mask's calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes, so ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse and waited for him. Alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others. Corn-sealed? Precisely! Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. They should cement the items to the floor and see what he does. Infallible plan? Well, it's like, okay. Listen, we have these bars of gold that we need to protect from being robbed. What if we encased those gold in cement? Just put them in the cement cube. No, not tungsten cube. What are they gonna do about that, huh? To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. Also, I feel like this guy's gonna kill me. I'm gonna like pass out trying to do his voice. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, sir lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though on one... Wait, what? So you're saying that even though on one came through the... Okay, that's not English. What the fuck is this translation? Even though on one came through those doors last night. That's not English. Our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? That's not possible. What? Well, I'm talking about, like, on one. I feel like that wording was just off. Okay, anyway, it's time to examine the crime scene. Tisk, sir lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, Ace Detective Atme, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think he pretty much says, don't touch anything amateurs. If there's anything you wish to know about, you have but to ask Atme. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask to Mask. What do I do now? Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know? I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Okay. So, I guess he won't let me ask him about anything here. Maybe I should present him something. The calling card? Mask to Mask calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such top secret piece of information. I'm unsure if Old Bag appears here. Genuinely, it's too early. As a museum worker out of spite, if that happens, I'm throwing my controller out my window. There is a window right behind my screen here. You guys will hear the crashing of the window as I throw my body off the 4th floor of this building. I am not going through that. I'm not mentally prepared for early game Old Bag. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I can learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you two are pursuing the mysterious thief. In-game. Right, yeah, all this, I must say, I would do all of this in Minecraft. I would throw myself out a 4th-story building in Minecraft. In the same way that I would not do anything illegal in real life. We're going to find the secret urn no matter what to do. Thank you. Good call, Reno. Good call. A fun fact, did you know that, like, I tried streaming on TikTok and I immediately got, like, stream banned? And I think it's because I said, like, kill or something. I can't say words like that. I need to say, in the TikTok world, I need to say unalive. I'll trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If, perchance, you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My office of earthly delights, the Atme Detective Agency. Office of earthly delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Okay, can I investigate now? Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Okay, can we investigate now? Okay, we can. No. Ooh, new music. Okay, this is a bit weird. Me neither, Brad. I think he essentially said, oh, I trust you guys, you should go visit me in the office. And he left. Yapping about Ace Defective. I could not care less about this Ace Defective guy, but if he's like a really prevalent role, I'm gonna need to tone down his high-pitched voice, because like, it makes me lightheaded, keeping that up. Because the way I do that is by like constricting my like, vocal cord to get that working. That pathetic-looking wooden box. Ah! That's a box that had the secret urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there. Grr. I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fey Manor. So there was no box suitable for him, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Mask to Mask had taken the box too. Wow. Phoenix is not apologizing. He says that box sucks and he's not gonna apologize for that. Also, I guess that's not evidence? Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? The Shichi Shito. The Shichi Shito. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews. Huh. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. 1 hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? Maya makes boxes now. She's crafty. I bet it'd sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Burley. This sword, wasn't Mystic Ami holding it last night? Ah, It's also bent. And another thing, the sword wasn't bent last night like it is now. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Ah, I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smash masked the mask with it. Like this! Ouch! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Oh man, my head, my hair! Wow. Are you trying to kill Phoenix, Maya? Oh man. Hey Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name. It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. It's probably the trap the detective set up. Let's see if we can find the last night's data on this thing. Phoenix can take a statue sword to his head. A heavy sword at that. We might even find a photo of Mask. Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things. Phoenix is pretty durable. He's taken whips to the face. That's why he's in Marvel. Marvel vs. Capcom, dude. He could throw down with Doctor Doom, Magneto, Iron Man, Dante from Devil May Cry. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Let's see, the warehouse camera went off once around 1 AM on the night of the crime. Okay. I guess the box wasn't evidence, but other stuff is. Well, I feel like... What is this? Is this paint or Danganronpa blood? Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here. I didn't do that. Well, was it here last night? I would have noticed this color... I would have noticed the color of this outrageous. Man, words are messing me up. But this paint has already dried up. Well then. Did nobody die in this case this time? No, right now it just seems like something got stolen. Will this be the first crime where it's not a grand murder? Someone's accused of stealing the thing and we just needed to defend them? Wait a minute! Oh, look at that. This thing up here, it's tilted. Was it like that before? That's weird. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, it looks fine to me. Oh, wait. It looks like it's been several days since it was spilt. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain. Oh, this shape here, I'm gonna bet this corner is the corner of this. Maybe it like fell down or something? I'm not quite sure. Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. Okay, well, what's this? It says Organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either, because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Really? No one's gonna... Okay. Guess it'll be relevant later. This statue of Mystic Ami is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's Wright & Co. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick? I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. Huh? What is it, Pearls? Maya can see things off screen. Maya has omniscience. The statue of Mystic Ami. Was this where it was last night? Wait, is it on a tray right now? Oh. Okay, so that name was already tilted last night. I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. Now, you see, I didn't remember that. So thank you, Pearly. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Okay, that's evidence. Is this lock a touch? Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? Ace cousin? Yes, you have the ace spirit medium, the ace detective, the ace lawyer, the ace attorney, and the ace cousin. looks like the door to the actual storeroom. Okay, a lot of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Okay, I think we went over everything. Let's see, what's this? Burr? But all I can read is burr. Ah, I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something. I kinda doubt it. Aha! I've got it. Maybe it says spaghetti. Why are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Ah, the classic banter. Okay. It's a security camera. It's looking at the door. Take a photo of anyone who goes in and out. Yeah, okay, security camera. Go stand in front of the door and it will snap a photo too. Okay. Do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this. Oh. I thought we were about to see scary face. I believe that was everything. Yeah, okay. Let's go pay... What would Maya's mother say? I have no idea. We've never seen her. Hey, Nick, your cell phone's ringing. It's Edgeworth. Hello, Phoenix Wright here. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yep, I finally caught him. Look, stock and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying... You captured Mask the Mask? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Mask the Mask surrendered? That's great! So when can we come and pick up the sacred urn? Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you could swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask the Mask, that is. What? He wants to talk to Nick? I'll be waiting for you, pal, so get over here soon. The detention center, huh? Okay. Oh, wait, nope, that's... Oh my god. I meant to go to the detention center, but holy fuck, dude. This is a detective agency? Looks more like a set of some B-grade horror film. Hello? Is anyone there? It looks like nobody's home. Huh, what a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento. Don't you dare, Maya. Okay. Okay, we went in here early, but... wow. Bro thinks he's Sherlock Holmes. Which is funny, because I know there literally is a Phoenix Wright game where Sherlock Holmes shows up, and it's not this guy. I don't know if I should investigate. Let's just look at the Breaking Bad set he has. This set is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. No, 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 not carbon, oxygen! Oxygen and hydrogen! Oh? Well, there are always alternative theories, I guess. If by alternative theories, you mean the ones you make up inside that head of yours. Phoenix knows. Phoenix got offended at that. Alright. Detention center time. October 12th, detention center, visitors room. Hey pal, welcome to the detention center. You sure are in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep, after all, we got Mask the Mask. Right, but, so where's the sacred urn? Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim, in this case. Huh? Mask the Mask? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. Alright, who's it gonna be? No, he's right, Nick. He is? If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person because we're always on murder cases. Excuse me. But anyway, I have to get the secret urn back. Is Maya gonna get stolen for police again? Please! Don't just ignore me! Whoa! Holy fuck. Your hair is like... It looks like a Cinnabon. Cinnamon roll. Who are you? I'm Mask the Mask? Okay. Hey, Nick. Doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly? I'm Ron Delight, the famous Mask the Mask. He looks like some random president picture. He looks like a president picture, but, like, you could tell that the artist was, like, getting carried away and made him, like, look way fancier than they normally look. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. Yeah, look at... Okay, I'm gonna say something. The art style of his face, and I'm not talking about his uniform. He looks like the manga artist Bleach. That guy's name is Kubo. It looks like a manga panel drawing with his hand, with how the face is drawn. So you're the Mask guy? Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. It looks like Ruika. That's who it is. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes, and sort of no. If you know what I mean. What the what? Why is the text gray? Did you just whisper that? Huh? What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is it's not right, per se. You see, it's not spelled Mask the Mask. It's actually Mask Star the Mask. What's with this guy? Well... Oh, he whispers. Well, he's a timid little weakling. We know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that! I don't need your pity! And a major crybaby, too. So, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well... I know why. It's because you sold such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt, am I right? Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes, what is it? Could you go and talk to Desi? He's trailing off? Is that what that is? Desi? Okay, hold on. Sacred urn first. Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part. Hi, Skibbity. Mr. Damask, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir, I will, I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Damask? About the urn? Oh, yes, the urn, right away! Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Oh, I see it. It goes from white to, like, gray to just completely faded. Enough already! Just tell us straight! Please! Please don't yell at me! I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it! What? Lost it? What did you just say? Did you say you lost it? Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it. What do you mean? We went from contacting the aliens to actually not. Well, we went from dude calling aliens on the phone to maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's, I don't know. What do you mean, sir? What do you mean? Let's see. Well, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on the train, and you get distracted, and you forget your bag, you know. What? You forgot our secret urn on a train? Wait a minute, you went on the train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. Wow, this dude is like, actually a crybaby. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. Are you really sure this creep is Mask the Mask? Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. Alright, who's this Desi? So who's this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that. I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry. The truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout? Hideout? Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry. Naturally, I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment, actually. Wait, what? Palazzo Pel Pepe. Palazzo Pel Pepe? 3rd floor? Bro got the Pepe Plaza. The Pepe. Let's go have a look, Nick. To Mask the Mask hideout. He's given up his house? Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideouts. Oh my god, I can't speak. He's giving up his house. I guess I should just go there. I don't know. Oh, that's Mask the Mask's calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? You look so happy. I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard. Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business. Okay. Well, Sealer who steals from Sealer, 1,000 year of mercy. Okay, let's go to his hideout. Oh. Wait, so this guy... I thought this guy was gonna be, like, lying about the fact that he's Masks the Mask. He's, like, serious? What the... Wow. Check this place out. Is that the judge's beard? In the top... Wait, hold on! Is this old stuff from old games? That's Old Bag's helmet! He has the judge's beard, he has Old Bag's helmet. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Damn. Huh? Who are you people? Are you Desi Delight? That's right, I'm Desi. Ah. What is this case about? A phantom thief who stole an urn that belongs to the Maya's family. And he just gave himself up. So, I don't exactly know who or what we're gonna be defending at the moment. Because no one's died. Oh, you must be the lawyer. And the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm Maya Fey. He also has that flying motorbike. Yeah, I knew that motorcycle. Right, no, that was the last game. That was what, that's the guy who we were defending last game for the final trial. I can't remember his name. He had that motorcycle floating above. Oh, let's see. This grapple hook was during Justice for All. I think this is what they used in the circus case to, I think, have the guy float away. I don't understand what the air balloons are all about. I think the air balloons are unique to this. I'm gonna guess she flies? Nicky Boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am. So excited to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Did she really call me Nicky Boy? Let's see, is there anything else here? Hold on, Phoenix? Tell me you know this thing looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know. It's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway. I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet. And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult. That's a new low. How about this? That's the judge's beard. It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame. Look, Nick, it's a fake beard. There's also a mask made out of cardboard. Here, Nick, try on this fake beard. Come on, try it. Hey, cut it out. Now put on the mask. Ah ha ha! It's Phoenix the Mask. Come on, game, show us a picture of Phoenix. I want to see. Let's borrow it for a while. No way, I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as is. Let's see, is there any... Okay, let's talk to Lady Ron Delight. About your husband. Heh, isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit? By the way, did you know that they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you own the urn and that you're doing some shady training at a law office now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie. He has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me! I stole that urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible. Huh? But, are you saying he didn't? Ha ha ha, of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, you know... Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line, you know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, he doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrill and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Yes, money. Ronnie's incredibly rich and super generous. Ooh. Only Maya believes someone cares about the urn, but Master just threw it away by the looks of it. I mean, I wouldn't know why someone would want to hold on to that urn in the first place. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping. I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day, it actually happened. His head actually started to spin. Man, talk about high-maintenance wife. So where does Mr. Delight get all this money from? Ronnie's a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. There's no way he's a security guard. Can you tell us about what happened last night? What time did that incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? 1 a.m.? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was about 1:30 in the morning. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sound like she's got an airtight alibi. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night, but when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. Okay. What do you think about this? So what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret, don't you remember? Oh, oops, sorry about that. Oh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. Did you know that I'm an attorney? Aww. Well, dang. How about the urn? Oh, wait. Huh? Oh, that was like an actual present. I'm sorry, I skipped it, because normally when you present items, it shows like the thing on the top left here, but they didn't. Oops. What? Okay. Only Gumshoe says something about the attorney badge each case? No, I feel like there's been cases where people... Like, Gumshoe always has something to say about it, because he's like, ooh, he has his own detective badge. But, I don't know. What else are we supposed to do here? Maybe we should go back to the detention center? Ooh. Okay. So we presented the urn. How about this? Okay, he knows nothing about that. How about the camera? Okay. Do you guys think there's something I missed with her? Also, I need to say something now. Least favorite Ace Attorney song? This one. I don't know why, it gets annoying to me. I think of like Miss Camera Lady showing up in this song. Can we pull the urn out of our inventory and win the case? Well, this is not the real urn. This is just the concept, the idea of the urn. Okay. Yeah, this is just talking about treasure. Yeah, talking about treasure again. Oh, I guess this is kind of important. What is that? It's Mask the Mask. There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck. Let me see that. Oh. Ah ha 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 ha! I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Ah ha ha ha! I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? What? What was that? What do you mean, what do you think that's supposed to be, Maya? What else could it be? Okay. Nick, it's a torpedo. It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Where could he have picked up something like this? Please don't say that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. Wait, that actually is a torpedo. I was only looking at the oxygen tank. Okay, I guess the fake mask for the ace effective. Let's see. Hey, look, Nick, look on top of the chair. Looks like an envelope and a letter. Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. Maya, you know we shouldn't do that. What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue. No way. You can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it. It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important. Let's see. If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. Huh. Okay. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up here. Duck and cover. It's a missile. Did you know there's a dynamite in missiles? But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys. Wait, what? Theft of What is this? Theft of the immortal goddess statue, the great... Oh, it's all the previous thefts. Okay. Was that everything? Well, there's these books. A bunch of books on here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Let's see here. Note, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Oh, wow. Ron really studied his stuff. Okay. Now what? Maybe we should go visit this guy. No, he's not here. Is there something over here that we missed? No, it doesn't seem like it. I guess I could visit the detention center again. Nothing new, but maybe I could present something? How about this? No. Nothing to say about that. We already presented the urn. Right? Yeah, sorry caused so much trouble. You shouldn't have stolen it. But, the only thing I did wrong was to lose it. That's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasure feel the same. He sure seems sorry. Who would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart? Okay. Okay. Lady! What are your secrets? Okay. They won't let me present that. What else is there for me to do? Cause he said show up, go visit her. What exactly am I looking for from her though? I've inspected this. Oh, air balloon. Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know? Wow, there's no fooling you. I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick. That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Ron the Light really is mask to mask. I better not tell Maya. She gets kinda scary when it comes to celebrities. Okay, so we know for sure that he is who he says he is. Does that mean I can present this now? No. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Man, I hate the detective stuff like that because it's gonna be like I actually didn't present something that I should have. Let's see. We gotta talk to the ghosts. I don't know, let's get pearls. Maya, someone start talking to the ghost here. Hold on. I know. When in doubt, think it out. Okay, cause... Let's see. Let me save here. Let's see. See. Turn... I know. How about we go... Present... Did we present this? No, anything that involved... Maybe Mia saw something? Mia sees everything. Let's... Maybe, though... Oh, wait, the letter. The letter. Okay. Oh my god. I have all of this to present. I haven't even checked all this. Wow, this is filled out. Okay, do you know anything about Mask the Mask? Miss Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask the Mask? Mask the Mask? Of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. You've confirmed proof. Yup, what? Huh? Biggest fan? Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. But wait a minute, did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask the Mask. What? What are you talking about? Okay, well there we go. I just forgot that there was a character profile thing. Delusions. So, when did Ron first become Mask the Mask? What are you talking about? He's not Mask the Mask. Huh? But, wait a second. Look around this room. This place is obviously Mask the Mask's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie's so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? But Mask the Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask the Mask after all? I mean, he could be playing up the timid stuff. Or maybe he really is him. I don't know. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Miss Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us. Address to her husband, Delight. Apparently contains something important. Watch it be that she's actually masked, or mask or something like that. That'd be crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Anyways, dude, your wife called. Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you. Letter given to Mask the Mask. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. He's clutching onto that letter so hard, the ink is going to be squeezed out. POV, the letter is asking us to defend him. You look so happy. You should write a letter to Miss Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of the mask guy. Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it. She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick? Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. I mean, she could, but this is what we do. This is our job, Maya. Well, it's true. Actually, it's not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading! Oh, please. I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? What would happen if I refused this case? I imagine Pearls would speak of it, be like, Phoenix. Okay. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will? Okay, wait. Is this the first case that doesn't involve murder? That's actually kind of cool. Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief. You can't trust him. Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. Pearls? I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Miss Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever! Wah! There's one other way later without a murder too. Pearly, wait! I wish they would do it more often. This is going to be ugly. I'll go after her. I mean, I imagine that for this kind of case, though, like where someone isn't murdered, I think they can't do it too much. Ooh, music. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya. Where's Pearls? She said she's going back to the office. Go check on her later, would you? And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm going to cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road. Man, poor Phoenix. October 12th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Ah, Mr. Nick, welcome back. Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see. I went and bought a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it. You know, I always see that. I always see strawberry cake paired up with, like, black tea. I wonder how that combination tastes, seeing as how much it's hyped. Hey, Pearls? It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. We don't need a flashback. This literally... What is this, Naruto? We just saw this. Miss Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick. Please have some of this cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls? Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Pearl... Oh, wait. What is this gonna be about? Is this just, like, flashback? It was when the murder happened in Korean Village. I still remember when she first... Yeah. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mr. Maya's special someone. Okay. Hey, Maya? I've always thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearls. I think she's got the wrong idea. About you and me. What the fuck? Huh? There's something you need to understand. What? What is it? It's kind of like a Korean village custom, sort of. Oh. What? Hold on. Girl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin and, well, because of the murder case last year. Pearlie's mother is... Oh, yeah. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me, too. My mother's gone, too. Okay, what's the custom? There are hardly any men in Korean Village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago, about how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family. Yeah, you did, and that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Korean Village kind of revolves around its woman. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh? Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father... He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Huh. So your mother's still missing? Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Nice mother. Misty Faye. Right, there was that whole case. The current master of the Korean village channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spiritual medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mr. Maya, the master of the Korean technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Faye man family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to sit and learn anything just sitting around the office. Okay. Mr. Nick? Yeah? I acted like a baby. Pearls. I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick? Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Aw, it's okay. I'm the one who should be apologizing. Well, I'm going out now for a little bit. Huh? Where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence. Hey, wait a... she sure runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. Wow, that was, a lot of lore. A lot of lore. Not to say that's bad. I feel like that's kind of rare, though, generally. Where do I even go now? Let's see here? No. Okay, then let's go to the exhibition hall. Whoa! What happened to you? Maya? Oh, Miss Andrews? I'm so sorry. It's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn! What is happening? Please, calm down. What's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. I am sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. Oh. No, it's okay. I don't know. I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn. Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe. Calm down and talk to us. Forgive me. Forgive me. Huh? Okay, so when did you get the calling card from Mask to Mask? I mean, it was 10 days ago. Yeah, we know that. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask to Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes, I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras, even in the basement warehouse? Yes, Lordly Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on, to any potential thieves. Well, you sure brought it on last night, and even left with a nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Ami. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Kurain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Mask the Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Okay. How about this? Okay. Oh boy. Panic. Panic! Panic! Oh, panic! What about this? Oh, is it panic? Okay. Seems like that's everything with you. Alright, you sit there and be sad. Let's go investigate a bit more. Oh. This is new. Looks like it's been dry for several days. Well, I don't see how the color of the paint is anyway important. Okay. I'm just noticing that, yeah, we have new dialogue here. When we were here with Miss Andrews last night, the statue wasn't here where it is now. Okay, well, it's probably moved. Okay. Hey, cut it out. You give me the creeps with that kind of talk. Okay. How about this? Our princess's urn was right there on the other side of these doors. And according to the security camera data, someone was in there last night. Sure. Interesting. That pathetic-looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the secret urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on it. Wait, no, this is repeat dialogue now. I don't know why that's showing up as new stuff. According to the computer data, someone did in fact go through these big doors last night, right? Yeah, I guess so. The shutter did go off once, you know. Okay. I guess we won't see what was contained within the shutter till actual trial day. Oh, she was crushing her book with all her notes. Okay. Let's see. Here it is. October 12th, Amy Detective Agency. Hello? Well, well, how lovely it is to see you all again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh! Silence! Precisely as I expected. What is it? Savai! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we've already been through this. Ha! So my estimation was correct. Savati! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my archenemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Mask the Mask since his very first theft. Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Ammonon. I first encountered him in the museum's secret hall, the crime scene itself. So that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit? Pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap. It must have been the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Mask the Mask manage to steal the urn? That's the million-dollar question. What is Mask the Mask's modus operandi? Mr. Atme? Did you know about the secret urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Mask the Mask. Secret urn? Poof! That has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Mask the Mask stole this time? Ah, I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you'd like. After all, we are but seekers, wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Mask the Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, It is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Mask the Mask. He's a liar! What the? It's a psyche lock. Psyche lock? Hey Nick, what is the psyche lock thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what their secrets are. Yeah? Maya, you're the only one who gave me this. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized family heirloom, but Pearly was the one who actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? Okay. Okay, this is just tutorial stuff. I remember this. Okay. We can present it. Take that! Mask the Mask's M.O. Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Mask the Mask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. Lies. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. I have here proof that someone went through the door last night. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off at exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just a piece of evidence that should prove that. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask the Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were... unconscious? I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Oh, he got bonked on the head. Detective Atme, you got smacked in the head and knocked out. You were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Ha ha ha, surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily? The sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hands of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by the sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. There we go. Easy. I can't get the... Oh man, I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Also, I'm dropping the high-pitched voicing because it's messing with my own voice and ability to speak. Clobber. What an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air duct or the sewer pipes? Then my arch nemesis struck me in the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch. Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined. You could say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Okay, updated. The mask knocked Atme out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head. Well, looks like we got one thing cleared up. Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. so the thief may not even be Mask the Mask. Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Mask the Mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed the security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief, taken by the security camera. Ooh. Bro looks cool. That's him. Mask the Mask. Alright, security camera photo added to the court record. The thief could be none other than the arch criminal, Mask the Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. How do you know about this? How would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we better go take a look, just in case. Alright. Alright. Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Atme said? Misa member. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000? 50,000? This is a blackmail letter. Sure looks like a major clue, alright. Blackmail letter added to court record. Hello? Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. It's gonna be Gumshoe. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel... Wait. Oh, it's a detective, isn't it? Please, come in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy. I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Coffee? Have I realized Mr. Ace Detective's name pun yet? Look at me? Look at me! I get it. Oh. Look at me. I just want to give him the confirmation there. Ah! You're... What? Larry? Nick, it's you! And Maya, too! What a fluke! Larry? Long time no see! The goat! What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Holy shit, Larry's back! Screenshot that. Nick, do you and this girl have, something going on? Something? You mean what I think? I underestimate you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this. And married too? Way to go, dude. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Man, it's so crazy. They just didn't have you in the middle game, Larry. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. I've got quite the story to history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Hey, come on now! You're embarrassing me! In front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm going to go check on my bike. Nice girl, that Desi. So how have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform from my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Huh? What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, woman, I don't trust them anymore. You got dumped again? Well, Bennifer, I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom and my whole life changed. Bennifer? Caddy Tom? I never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually. Anyway, it sounds like you had quite the adventure. Woman, they're so... Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. Dude, Larry's back. Why are you here? So what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd return it myself. Ron's wallet, found by Larry at his part-time security job company building, night of the crime. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Aw, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check on Miss Delight. So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. So, what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking me that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure, here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card from the security company. See? It's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you were working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Well, why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. K and B. Were they... I don't know. Were they the security guard for the company? Because now that I have this... So you're sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limit to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Okay. If you're a prosecutor, you can get that. Phoenix. Hey, Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Phew. Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused, but it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah. So what? That's where I've got a part-time job, at KB Security. What? Sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB Security company. Okay. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is always right now. Well, the boss is away right now. And you know what mice do when the cat's away? Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see, about 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? and it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa. Then he couldn't have stolen the secret urn. Oh. Hey, Nick, your phone. Hello? Hello? Is this the Wright residence? Ah, Pearls, where are you? I thought I'd go to Lordy Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick. But Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says Savari when he's excited? The detective. Look at me, the ace detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright, I'm a little scared. Alright, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded like a real cute... Larry, no. Another one of your special friend... Larry, I'm gonna kick you in the balls. Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? Oh, what's that bag? Ah, Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, Pearly. I never thought I'd see the two of you again. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something changed since we were here last? Well, now that you mention it. What's this? This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute, we can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. That's true, and truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Eek! He's here. Uh-oh. What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Zavadi. Shall we say the figurative? Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. What? Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. Okay. Can you tell me what's in the bag? Okay. What if it was the urn that was in there? What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Look at Me, will take the stand. And then, Savari, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators. Conspirators? You're quick on the defense, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. But what are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Okay, is it Godot or Godot? I'm gonna say Godot. Godot? Hold on. You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal will deserve nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, the last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is the mask. Nuh-uh. Is Godot? Do characters say that out loud? Is it Godot? Okay. My dear lady. Times may change, but people sadly do not. Okay. Godot. You will understand this when you are more mature. Godot. Who is this Godot person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Go. Fuck it, I'm looking this up. Okay, it is Godot. Okay, good. I'm sorry, I had to just double check. It's Godot, the prosecutor who equally cannot be found in this country but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Godot? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. The ace prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth, is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good news. And that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprised. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. Looks like we're done investigating for the day. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. Oh boy. This will be one tough trial. Well, here we go. Man, long investigation. 2 hours just for that. Well, I guess we had the lead up here. But now we're in the trial. October 13th, 9:36 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. Hey, Nick! What is it? Is something wrong? Nah, but did you see the people here? All the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the mask glossy I bought. You bought this? Where? From the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Mask-to-mask publicity photo. Come on, I'm guilty! Throw the book at me! Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Bro he's a certainly interesting individual. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it! I'm the criminal! Me! He's at it again. I sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor. I admit it! But you don't have the secret urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally, when I say of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you? Yikes. Anyways, I admit I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually, the thief is, me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. Oh boy, here we go. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is masked the mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. October 13th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 6. Shit. Look at that guy. Court is now in... Hold on. Clear my throat, take a sip of water. It's showtime. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Damn. I could pull off the cosplay. Give me a wig and that visor. I could do it. What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What kind of voice would he have? No. What a He strikes me as the man. What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine. Let me ask you this then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? Oh, yeah. What? No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. And that's a rule to live by. Who are you? I am Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. Ah, he's the one the detective at me was talking about. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Ha! None. What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you've never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask in a court of law? Ha! Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or all over our hearts. Bro's theme. Bro is a fucking chillaxing dude. This guy's the real deal, alright, Nick. Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Wright. He is so nonchalant. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Just who is this masked man? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gabo. Dude, it seems like he's trying to, like, swoo. He's trying to swooze. It's not Gabo, it's Godot, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two? Damn. Well then, let's hear from the first witness. Ah, the classic. My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. Ugh. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. Alright, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir. Okay. Mask the Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling cards before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card on to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Mask the Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T. Okay. So the actual identity of this Mask the Mask is... Mr. Godot, what are you... We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you could grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. Very well, it's only coffee after all. What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial. I mean, listen, Phoenix, which is worse, whipping someone or just drinking some coffee in the middle of the trial? I feel like, I don't know, that's fine. Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, Nick, what are you going to do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Mask the Mask who stole the urn. Mask the Mask was a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yep, nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true, I'm a Savari, author on thieves. An author? He writes books about thieves? I think he probably meant to say authority. The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal. It's easy when those fingers happen to be butterfingers. Press harder. So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh? You got it, pal. Except maybe for the thief's mom, that is. But isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Savari, do you? Who is this person? Savari. He sounds German. His name is Luke Atme, sir. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. What the heck? I guess he's not all that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole. Oh, I see. It seems you're not the expert you claim to be. Eric! It looks like the thief is toying with me even now. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. Have you seen all of these so-called calling cards? Of course I have, except the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred. That's because Detective Abby stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police. Was the calling card that Lorelei Taylor received authentic? Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature, but we're not releasing that information to the general public. But you're absolutely certain that this card is real. Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about Mask to Mask's emblem. That was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card on to Laura Taylor. Okay. His 5th heist, and your 5th screw-up, huh? Objection, pal. That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up for 4 times, but this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away, got me? Wow, looks like he really got it for Detective Atme. Okay. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. What? Art pieces? Like what? Oh, well there you go, that's the thing we need to object to. Well, his first target was a famous tear of Emonon. What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop? No, sir. It's a blue diamond. A single rare diamond. Next was the crown of Bongora. Okay. After that was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Mijina, sir. Detective Atme retrieved the portrait of Mijina and returned it to the museum. And the target of his 5th last robbery was the sacred urn, right? Let's see, but isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections. Somehow, Mr. Delight doesn't look the type. Okay. Oh, really? Do we have it? He only goes after the most precious art pieces? Then why did he go after the urn? The urn isn't worth anything. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little in that question makes me nervous. You said he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. Well, what do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, I mean from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Mask and Mask would normally go after. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Mask the Mask? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but, well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Mask the Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? This coffee here is my own special blend. I call it Godot 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite. What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't Mask the Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Mask the Mask's methods. A fake. A fake Mask the Mask? Fake Mask the Mask? It sounds so ridiculous, but I like it. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake. Though I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behaviors, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting. It looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordly Taylor that night was in fact fake to Mask. Oh. Yeah, this is it. I will be coming to Purloin, the most priceless work of art on display. Yeah. What is this evidence supposed to prove? Ha! Well, it proves something here is fake, alright. It proves that the lawyer is fake. Okay. Never mind. Prove that he was a fake. Does he look different here versus that? He has the green cape, the shoulder pad, the circle thing there, and the hat. Whereas the camera footage here... Oh. He's wearing a different uniform. The proof is right here. This looks like a photo taken by a security camera. But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Ha. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer and show us what about this picture is so peculiar. Well, it's this. It's right here, of course. You mean, Mask the Mask? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Is that the publicity photo I bought this morning? The problem I have with the security camera photo is a brooch on the mask's chest. A breach? Here? Bailiff, get my steed. We need to retreat at once. A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape. A clasp, eh? Ah, I see now. But the mask in the security photo. Ah, yes, no brooch. That brooch is the same as the emblem on Damask's symbol card and serves as this. Oh my god. That brooch is the same as the emblem on Damask's calling card and serves as his symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this mask, the mask is a fake. I've been fooled again! Order. It's true. Undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... Hey, now. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Ha! The brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this? Ah! That's Mask the Mask's brooch. But where did you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I've got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? You must mean the Ami face statue. But why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. Grr. This guy's one cool customer. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too. Hickeys? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Ron Delight's fingerprints. What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch? Order in the court. Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. It appears to have been torn off. It appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Ha, you messed with Godot. And you get burned. Grr, he's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. That doesn't sound good at all. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom. Finally time for the ace detective to make his appearance. Huh? Yeah, why'd I say huh? 1 second is 1 drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What's clear? Savati! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. A coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Ha! Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Abbey, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They'd either be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off. I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone in the security detail. You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle was worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is. Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it. Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. Okay, what I witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Mask the Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal? My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening. Well, Sir Old-Timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the King of Thieves, the great Mask the Mask, my archenemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. What I witnessed. Okay. So, that would be 1 o'clock on the morning of the 12th, correct? That's an impressive deduction, Sir Lawyer. You were on security detail that night. Where exactly were you at the time? A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse, near the computer. Near the computer, huh? So then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it. Up to this point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday, too. Gumshoe also said that they've never spotted the thief at the crime scene before. Precisely. That is precisely why I chose not to hide that last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief. Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure. On your pigeony head, that is. In any case, that's when my nemesis, the infamous Mask the Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Dancingly descended? From where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. So how is it that you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtle camouflage cape and soft-soled shoes. I hereby W ace stunts. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened? Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all I can recall. That's not very solid as far as testimony goes. However, fortunately I had my third monocle, the security camera at the ready. I captured his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe. Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Cadeau, do you have a problem with the photo? Good. Then let's continue it. Damn! Damn! He's nonchalant. He's nonchalant. He didn't even say anything. He just shook his head and took a sip of coffee. Wow. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. Attacked and knocked unconscious? And you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Well, Sir Lawyer. Have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Huh? Well, actually, yes, by a fire extinguisher. And what had happened? And what happened? I lost my memory. I was knocked out, and you lost your memory too. You see, you have no right to look down on me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with. You may have brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to be severed. In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless. And then, 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. About this 30 minutes, my silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of the Elysium. As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying. I think he's saying that he was out cold. So, what happened during these 30 minutes? No one can say, Your Honor. That span of time has truly vanished into the ether. Just what is he going on about? There's something suspicious about Detective Atme. How could he not have noticed when the thief came in? Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. But that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence. Huh? What piece? Why would he tell such an Okay, wait. Wait. Well, didn't we said that this thing would require multiple blows to the head to knock someone out, right? I thought. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoops. Was it this one that I need to present evidence on? No. I guess the problem is with how the scene of the crime was at. You saw his mask. Nonchalant. Okay. Hold on. Could it be this? No. Huh. Let me think. Because he's lying about being able to fight back, right? So, at that point... Okay. How about this? Oh, there was some fighting that happened. Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Ah, this belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Mask the Mask. It is, in point of fact, Mask the Mask's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Aha, elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing. Ripped off. Ah! We can only deduct that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night was you, Detective Atme. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So, why did you lie in your testimony to the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. No. Wait just a moment, Sir Old-Timer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? You talk too much. Witness, so are you now saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on, that's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Atme, agree completely. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Look Atme cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true, bam, and that's all she wrote. So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Mask the Mask? Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case. That can't be good. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. So why did you look away from the door anyways? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course. So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer? What should I do? Should I ask more questions? What about the computer? Did the computer belong to Lordy Taylor as well? Correct. Well, except for the program that manages the data. That was specially designed by me, Luke Atme. In that case, he could have easily manipulated data. What's wrong, Sir Lawyer? Okay, hold on. Music does go hard here. I'm feeling the rhythm. Hold on, what's the sensor? What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basements that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I hooked up a heat-detecting infrared ultraviolet sensor to each of them. That's a lot of hardware. Was it all yours? Lordly Taylor department store was kind enough to provide the monitoring naturally, the security camera that took the photo belonged to them as well. In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh? Has that cleared up any doubts you had about me, Sir Lawyer? However, Look Atme cannot be so easily discombobulated. What does that mean? Discombobulated? Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean. Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway? Now I've forgotten. What was I saying? Jeez, it's better than old people who forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago. Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. What do you mean by a weapon from the side? Naturally, that thief had no idea that I, Luke Atme, was hiding in the area. Hiding? He grabbed a sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. You weren't hiding. Sword? You mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shito. So the thief armed himself with a sword. And what about yourself, witness? True gentleman fights with his own fists, but they were not enough. You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? But of course, in college I was second in charge with the boxing glove. Sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive. However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Mask the Mask. This guy is a real piece of work. Okay. I'll just see what the comments are. Can you tell us a little bit more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. Powericious? I assumed the at-me fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. What? What do I do now? You are blinded? So what was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light that seemed to come from the statue of the woman. The statue of Ami Faye, I'm guessing. Well, that wasn't very much help at all. What do you think, Nick? Well, there's one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now. Yeah? What is it? This Luke at me guy. He's definitely hiding something. But why? I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. I mean, I think what I realize now, if, wait, what was the other one, before I do anything? What is this at me fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I could tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the at me fighting style? Well, Mr. Wright, what about that testimony? No, because you got hit from behind. Of course it's important. We've learned a detective's secret technique after all. Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone at night. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. Once again, the judge believes Phoenix Wright will kill him one day. Now then, witness, we'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony. Okay. Well, counter-argument. Detective at me, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. And then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. From behind, huh? But just now, you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. Ugh, it seems I've made another mistake. Detective at me, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact you hit the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Geniuses such as myself has always been misunderstood. How sad. That's wrong.
Objection.
Ooh. To err is human, to forgive divine. Humans aren't machines, they have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes. Hey, hold on, it's not as pretty as that. Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that... This doesn't change anything. Fake? I doubt this. He's a fake? This witness isn't Luke at me. He's a fake! So now it's not just mask to mask. You're saying I'm a fake too? An ace detective could never be as forgetful as this guy. Imposters like you are often suspicious of others as well. Really, this is too much. Next you'll be calling me a fake too. No! Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting? Wait, he didn't want more security from police? So are we saying that he was like an accomplice? And by that logic, because no one knows, I guess there's another, well, They say that they didn't know people didn't hear of him beforehand. I feel like calling him Mask the Mask is a bit... I'm gonna say this. The truth is, this witness is no ace detective at all. So then what exactly are you saying that I am? Well, an average detective? Oh my god. We actually are just gonna say outright that he's mask to mask. Okay. Okay, no. I understand now. Though this is kind of a crazy accusation. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Look At Me's true identity is actually Mask the Mask? Yow! Oh shit, okay. I guess we're order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts of Mr. Atmey's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he managed to outperform Detective Gumshoe, and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atmey. The truth is that you are, in fact, Mask the Mask. Grr. But, Mr. Wright, this photo clearly shows Mask the Mask. This security camera belongs to Lordy Taylor's department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So the ace detective is actually an ace thief? Is this true, witness? Yeah, what the fuck? What? The mask's MO is pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, Sir Lawyer. What? Witness, you're admitting it? Nick, now's your This is too early, what do you mean? Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin? What? Detective Atmey, when you assume... Objection. This is way too early, we're going too fast. Oh, coffee! What the fuck? Godot Blend 102. My personal favorite. Mr. Godot! The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of a whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Wright. If this detective really is the thief, then show us a proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see this decisive proof you have. Quickly. Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush? Are you alright, Nick? Atmey looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Atmey is in fact Mask to Mask. I feel like it's a bit extreme to even jump to that conclusion in the first place. How would I even... What is the decisive evidence of that? I could say has yet to be found, because I genuinely don't... I feel like this is a bit of a jump in the first place. We're rushing. I can load a save. Proof? Of course I've got nothing. Ha! Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high, no matter how bad things get, after all. Ugh. I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy is the thief. Don't give up, Nick. Think hard. Think harder and try again. So good, I'm just not ready yet. But are you going to just give up and let us lose this? So you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer? Oh boy. Oh. What, is it gonna be Mia? What? Who? Oh. Who are you? That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Mr. Light, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for. I think I found it. Oh, okay, I made the right choice. You mean that bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, that's... Oh, wow! The sacred urn! Nick, it's the urn! Order, order, order! You, madam! That urn, where did you find it? You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants, Ace Detective. Look at me. Oh, Desi, you're the best. Sacred urn updated in the court record. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you're going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Objection!
Ha! Pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved? Before casting aspersions at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight, is that correct? Yes, what about it? Ha! How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating? As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere. Including the office of the good detective here. That is true, but we literally... So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. What? I just brought it here from the detective's office. Please, madam. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to. You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Miss Delight. Please, Nicky boy, you've got to help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. I've got to prove that the urn was actually a Atme Detective Agency. Well, I can show the fingerprints on the urn. I can just testify about what I saw. What's wrong? Isn't it your job to come up with something to say? Nick, come on, it should be easy to prove. After all, we checked out that bag, didn't we? You're right, I remember doing that. Whatever was in there, it was hard and round, smooth too. Yes, it must have been an urn, it must have. But I never actually saw it with my own eyes. Abby walked in just when I was about to have a look at it. So even if it was an urn in there, I can't testify that it was. Okay, then it's fingerprints. Okay. Okay. Then... But, okay. No. Show fingerprints. I can prove where the urn was. By the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints, eh? Oh, come on now. Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway. Nick, what are you going to do now? Okay, Atme must have brought the urn back to his office. Yeah, you're the one who... Oh. Holy shit, I'm presenting myself! This is the first time I've seen Phoenix Wright here. Wait. Yeah, this is... I've never had me on my thing. Look at that. It's weird seeing him front-facing. Me? What more can I say? This is my 3rd year as a young, but skilled lawyer. I'm 26 years old. Huh. So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey, Hey, Nick! Come on, open it up! Hey, wait a minute, we can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Cursed front-facing Phoenix? For real. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time, but I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. That was just... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in the Detective Atmey's office.
Objection!
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. What did you say? It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, says. I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it was after that was yesterday, at the Atmey Detective Agency. Ha! This blend, Godot Blend 107, I've decided. It's a little too bitter after all. Oh wow, he's frying. Order! Accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and... Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn. What are you saying? Yes, I finally broken him down. I don't know, he just... Yeah, oh, yeah. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find the rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy's nuttier than a fruitcake. You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Mask the Mask. Ha! I hope you all enjoyed my little performance. What? Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Atmey's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. Nick, you were right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. Oh boy, what now? Oh, you're wrong. Wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually... Holy shit, Ron. Shut up! Someone call his wife. This can't be happening. The thief, the sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me, I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it, pronounce me guilty, I'm gonna kick you in the balls, Ron. I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is, but... The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry up and pass judgment. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. Oh my fucking god. Someone call this man's wife. Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Ha. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir? If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you're a Mask the Mask, then prove it. That's what I mean. Yes, sir, I'll be happy to. He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kinda cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail, I swear. Okay then, talk. We're all listening. Oh well. Let's all have a listen to this confession. Oh boy. Wow. The truth is, I've been Mask to Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Mask to Mask, can you? Oh, okay. I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen after all. Oh. You dumbass. The alibi is here. Your wallet. Yeah, there we go. Look, you can see the... No, that's not you, dude. No. Okay, don't worry. Thank you, Larry. I don't like the direction this trial was taken. But this is how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway. Ha! You're doing great! Stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Mask the Mask. Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I mean, I'll do my... Alright, Mr. Wright. Seriously, could someone drag his wife back in the court so she could kick his ass? Fucking hell. Okay. Anyways. No. Here you go. You've got no alibi? I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first time I've ever heard a defendant brag about having no alibi. But I'll tell you, I was in Lord Taylor But I tell you I was in Lordly Taylor that night. No. That's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement warehouse. Hold on. What is it, Nick? Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened, anyways? Yeah. Ha. You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee. Well, I think maybe I can. Yes, I have evidence. I have the evidence? Or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie? Oh, I've never seen you this angry before. I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. I thought I was more confident than angry. Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show this court evidence that proves where your client was on the night of the crime. Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when did you find a wallet? You should report it to the police right away, sir. No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious. Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night. No! So if the defendant was at the KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves he has a water-type alibi. No! Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have actually taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyway. And that was if you're going fast. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up. Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted it there? He's really reaching out. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KB Security's CEO office. No! Ha! That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. Oh, what? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all. Grr, this stupid kid. Now then, let's see your evidence. The evidence that shows why Mr. Delight went to KB Security at 1 a.m. that night. Why he went there? Oh. Here, he was blackmailed. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? That's... What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. But blackmail? Yes. Basically, it says, bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like blackmail, alright. At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself in KB Security CEO office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime. No! Order! 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 So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense.
Objection!
You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot Blend 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you'll need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? There is someone else who can testify. Larry Butts. This is the person that can testify that the keycard was used at 1 a.m. that night. Who is this useless-looking young man? You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But just looking at this picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyways, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night. Oh? The question at hand is, this keycard. Yep, that's a keycard they used in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room every time you use that card. It leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover this truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. Oh. Wow. Well, Mr. Godot? The name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime. Okay. But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Mask the Mask in this photo. Ha! Looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. So then... Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Mask the Mask. Good job! You did it, Nick. Really? That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirking the record of an innocent young man. Besmirking him with the title of thief. What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment. But before I do that, do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. Let's fucking go! Oh my god. We did it. Court is now adjourned. We did it! Oh my god. The shortest trial. Oh my god. We did it! Nick, you did it! You were right after all! Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy. Oh, Miss Delight. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, pearls. I've got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's just, You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself. Youch! She slapped me. Pearly. This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick. Yes? You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client. No, you've got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. Ow! A double slap. Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? This feels like it's ending too easily. We got the sacred urn back and the thief has been caught. You're so right. It's all thanks to Nicky Boy here. And actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please. You're embarrassing me. If we won the case. Then why does this guy still look so glum? But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Dusty. But the thing is... Come on. Give the kid some time. Damn! He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know that feeling blue, right, amigo? Dude, this guy looks so fucking badass. Look at that, man. Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite? Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. Well, playtime's over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. What? Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait, the body? The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. 1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean... That's right, amigo. At the same time that cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? Helped me out? What? On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbued with rage? Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. An employee of KB Security? It looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way. He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie. It can't be true. But I am a thief, I tell you. Ron Delight, you're going back to prison again. This time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder. What? This is impossible. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. Wait, what do you mean? This guy. Wait, no way. You aren't who I think you are. No way. He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. You wouldn't... Are you the police commissioner? I would need to take a look back, but I remember the police commissioner having a certain look, but that wouldn't make sense. I don't know who he would be. Nick? How could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me. Yeah! Ronnie! Damn. Oh, arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's going to happen next? To be continued. Wow. It's not over yet. Save your progress. Trolled. I mean, it felt like it was ending too fast, but man, that was something else. Okay. Do I want to make this a new save? Sure. Part 3. Okay. I think I'm going to end this off right here. I do want to be able to go to the gym and get some exercise in. I've been sitting down a lot. My poor legs are deteriorating as we speak. Thank you all for watching so much. That Godot, cold, calculated, badass. He's got the drip. He is it's funny. He is actually just the meme of like nonchalant, but like actually that. And I also like the fact that like I like the strategy that he did. He's like, he doesn't really care about he doesn't care about the whole perfect record thing. I was worried that they were just gonna repeat the same thing where he was hyper obsessed over, I have a perfect record, I'm good. No, he's just like, oh, I have a perfect record because this is my first case. And sure, I lost this case, but that means I'm gonna win an even bigger case right after. He's cold and calculated. I like that. Very interesting. Alright, either way then, I suppose I will see you all again next week on Sunday. And, you know, this is unrelated, but I've been thinking about, like, we are in the final stretch here with Ace Attorney Trilogy, and Hollow Knight is about to get wrapped up too soon, so I need to think about what's going to be the next, like, big, long-lasting stream game that I'm going to be going through. I don't know. And I'm not talking about like the kind of thing like Sparking Zero that I just put on. I need a long game to take up my time. I know Resident Evil is probably going to be one that I get around to, but I don't know if I'm going to play through the whole trilogy. And before Rillen, I don't have the. Actually, I could attempt to emulate. I don't know. Maybe I could Xenoblade it up. I don't know. If you can get me an emulator, I might do that. Only because I don't have the thing that can show the Switch games on whatever. You're gonna have to. Actually, I mean, no, Nintendo. I would never, ever, ever emulate. I can buy an Elgato capture card, but I'm not exactly. I don't got money. Really, I'm poor. I'm broke. I'm as broke as can be. I wanted to buy an Elgato or. Ask Payne for Super. Yeah, I can ask Payne. Whatever. When the time comes, we can get to that. Alright. Either way, I'm going to end the stream off here. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all again soon. I hope you all have a good evening and or day, and I will see you again next time. Ciao.